Hey guys, so I've been sitting around thinking about using this thing in a situation that I don't really have yet. Someday I may get to use it. I haven't yet. Last 4th of July I had fun over it, just shooting casually, and but it was just a small little thing. There's just a few little things that I threw together and then brought over to my cousin's part of the lake. But right now I was just sitting around thinking about this thing and how I could use it, and I was looking at these and thinking, well, okay, these things are fully programmable, right? So I was thinking, you want to do a little show, and you want to go left and right, okay? You want to have a stage right and stage left. I want to marry these things up, okay? I want to get I want to duplicate one side with the other, okay? And so to do that, as everybody knows, that these things are programmable and slippery, that that you just take this something, toothpick, what have you, and you get this module going on, let's say for instance on this one, I've got it set to a district for 100, okay? And then the rest of the show I will be starting with District 1 and then going to District 2 and so on and so forth. But going back to District 100, you get this one programmed to 100 and this one going on 100. You push that little button that's inside here. Push that little button that's inside here. Let's say I get that. Can we get some light in there? All right. That little hole right down in there. And then you get that thing blinking, and then when that gets blinking, then you hit number 1. And then so now 1 through 4 on this is going on there. And then you do the same with this one. Punch that, hit number 1, and that one starts the blinking, and you push that button, this starts blinking, and then you hit that and you go like that, and then they're programmed. And then that one's programmed for that. You do that again, start with this one, hit that button in there, and then go through number 5, and this one will the rest of these will finish that off, and you do the same here. Keep going until you get done, and of course, yeah, you get over here, you start with 9, and the rest of the, and then you do the same thing with this one, number 9. Poke that button in there, hold, and then hold this, and then this one will learn that. And so now what you've got is you've got 12 cues on that side, 12 cues on this side, and then your main body, go back to number 1, and then you can keep going number 2. Anyway, you can even, that's a simple way of doing it. You can go so to where these are all also put on your thing, so you can just keep going 1, 2, 3, 4 until 12. And just keep going through your districts sequentially. Keep everything in order. But in order to do that, you got to program each one of these, each individual cue for the way I've got it set up here is I've got it set up to where you've got everything on District 100. Okay, here's everything's done on District 100. But there's the other way to do this, and that is to go sequentially, keep everything going in a sequence, and that's more intensive. It's a lot more work, but you'll wind up with a shoot that you're going in sequence, and that might be preferable. Okay. But my point is that you can. My point here is that you can get these ones here married up together. They're you've got those ones, these ones, and these ones all married doing the same thing. These two will do the same thing. These will do the same thing. That'll do the same thing. But I think you got the idea of what I'm talking about here. I hope so. There's also another way of doing it, and that's using one of these. Instead of going with a 100, the way I'm showing it here, going to District 100, what you can do is have one of these, and then just marry these guys up. Okay. Do the same kind of, except marry these guys up. Just got to make sure that this isn't gonna, that this will not light this up in any kind of way. That this won't light this up in any kind of way. And so you probably want to get a battery, get some batteries in this one, and then see if this one's going to light it up. It does say what frequency it is, but it's poorly handwritten. So. But yeah, put the batteries in here and then see if your control desk will light these up, and then you'll know where these are, where this transmitter is working, and you can just ghost that out on this one. Just have it on your shoot sheet that you can't use that district. So anyway. And then you can just sit there and then go through your cues and districts sequentially here, and then on your shoot sheet you would say, okay, after a certain point you wanna stop doing this and then go with this and start shooting your right and lefts with this. But anyway, okay, I think that's about it. I kind of like that. I got a little light here that to look at this. Let's see if I can switch that on. Oh, was that switch? Come on, there's a switch here, isn't there? Yeah. No? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So you can look at your shoot sheet here, but. Anyway, that's all I've got to say, and just to say that I like this. I really do. People are about Cobras and stuff like that, and they're great, but they're expensive. I just saw somebody spending $1,000 on a system, but this should be able to get the job done. I've heard some things about you don't want to bang these up. You don't want to bang these, because they could there's a circuit in there that could jar and cause ignitions. Just be careful with these things. But anyway, that's it. I think I talked a lot. That's about it, guys. Is that a wrap? It's a wrap. All right. There's the off button. Okay, I'm going to re-say this right here. You don't want to drop one of these things or give it an impact when you've got your wires all hooked up to your and you've got everything live, because if you jar it, it'll send a current, a light current to ignite your firework. It's just once you get everything together here. That's why you really don't want this kind of thing in a professional show, because you're going to have big fireworks shooting off when you don't want them to. Smaller fireworks, Class C, the damage is minimal. You just don't want to drop one, especially when somebody's head is over especially a mortar of any kind. But still, thought I'd give another explanation on how I did this. That's District 1 and Qs 1 through 4, and back to District 100 and Q1, back to District 1, and then finishing off 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on and so forth, back to 100 to do 2 and 3. But this is just a make-believe scenario that I've got here. But you can do it any way you want to. It's just that this way just came out of the top of my head. So I've really never choreographed anything before, but that's what I did. Okay, so you can run a single module to go off and do your right and lefts, because supposedly you can, no, I shouldn't say that. You can run 2 igniters off of one terminal. So off of one Q, you can get 2 ignitions from two different cakes or whatever. But the thing is that if you're going to be doing right and lefts, we're talking about on the average 100 feet one way and another 100 feet the other way, and your scab wire is expensive, and you're going to be running several lengths like that. And I don't know, if you're rich, might be okay, but and reuse them and all that kind of good thing. But again, it's expensive, so that's why I'm saying that's why I want to go with taking the modules and putting them right near the board. You got short extensions going to your igniters, but you could, like I say, you do it off of one. But if you're going to do that, you see, I got use very powerful batteries, but I use them anyway, even short length scab, single conductor something or other. I don't know what the AB is about, but anyway, maybe somebody knows and they can tell me. But yeah, they're all single conductor wires, and I've used a 6-conductor telephone wire. And that stuff, it's I got 100 feet for $10 or $4. Yeah, $4 for 100 feet, and you can get three or something like that, 3 or 4 igniters off of that. So anyway, and those are rechargeable batteries. The ones that I have are they say they're 2,900, and I don't. It's not necessarily true, but it's somewheres around there anyway. It'll call itself 2,900 milliamps or whatever, but anyway, it's close enough. If it's 2,500, that's fine too. So anyway, so that's the range. And you can keep using them over and over again. It's definitely worth your while to do that instead of buying those Duracells, those single-use Duracells, which are rechargeable also, kind of, sort of. So, but you got to find the charger for that. Anyway.